players to try it. I was actually gonna see what Warsong looked like with whatchamacallit, Blade of Wizardry. Where's my Blade of Wizardry?
Flute bag entered channel.
Damn it!
Greetings! Where's Fuse at?
Alright. Quick blurb about this bot. Not that there's much to talk about because we've already done it. I assume we're just doing it again because A, 90% of people couldn't test it because the servers are shipped, and B, they probably made some mechanics work better, do more damage, or whatever it may be. So remember we had 2 melee stack. People are going to be transferring between the 2 melee ones. JS is probably going to be calling that to make sure that we don't get to 5 stacks. Oh god, that car. To make sure that we don't get to 5 stacks and nobody dies. Tanks will be swapping every 2. Remember at 100 energy, he punts everyone to the outside of the room, does that Yeti style charge that pretty much will kill you. I assume will kill you now. It didn't before really, but will kill you now if it hits you. That's it. Very mechanically simple boss. Definitely the patchwork of the tier. I mean, he literally has a patchwork ability, so it is the patchwork of the tier. For... Oh, not very much melee in here. I guess it doesn't matter. We'll just do groups of like 4 and 3. We have 6, 7. Yeah, so a group of 4 and a group of 3. For melee should be fine. If needed, we could get ranged in too.
Are they getting rid of the Pandaren Step enchant?
I have to think so.
All of them, this 6-pack, or this patch, cannot be used on gear greater than eye level 600 added to them.
Just a note, not necessarily directly related to this boss. In fact, not related at all. If you guys didn't hear last boss, I kind of blurbed it during a pull, but they did increase the amount of experience needed per level. So there will be presumably longer times needed to level to 100 now. I'd assume an extra, I don't know, 3 to 4 hours, something like that. Either way, if anybody is interested in doing another level 100 grind, it would help with number.
I'll see if I can do one this weekend.
Same. They may have. Do you know if they also increase the amount of XP you need? Or the amount of XP quests give you?
I do not know that. I doubt they did though. That would be pointless, right?
Well, actually,
I'm sure
it would be because like the quests were giving like actually less XP as you leveled up.
Oh, I mean they might have fixed that. What I'm saying is though, they probably were like, okay, well people were completing. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They're probably
unless
like,
unless they increase the amount you get from doing lower level, you're probably going to run out of quests if they substantially increase the threshold.
Either way, you're meant to do. It's just meant to take. I'm sure they were like, okay, well, people are completing 50% of quests in a zone, and we want them to complete, I don't know, 75 or whatever. So.
Jaos entered channel.
Hello.
Greetings.
Hello. Just since Rose is here, you want to call the melee group swaps for the stacks?
I didn't do this fight, so this is the one I didn't get into. I don't know what swap are you talking about exactly.
Okay, so the way this works is it's like patchwork style with one stupid easy mechanic. Basically, he targets the largest clump of melee players and adds a bleed debuff. If you reach 5 stacks, you die automatically. So just one left leg, one right leg, and you need to get 1 or 2 people to transfer.
Hold on.
Oh
Stop.
yeah, shit, I remember what we're talking about. Okay. I remember now, so we're the 2 that we had moving in and out.
I don't remember at the time. Rose was calling it. His men was one, I know that, yeah. What'd you say, Anx?
Nothing.
He was saying don't share
Because I thought
details.
no. Because I thought Jaos got moved into the green room by Gollum, but it was the other way around. That's all.
Yeah, I moved it the other way. Okay, what don't we just do for the 2 people? We need 2 people, right? So we need 2 groups. We need 2 stacks
2
of
groups
4.
and 2 activators.
Yeah. All right, I'll do 1, and do we have enough melee to do that?
It doesn't matter.
You
You
can
could have
use
7 people or 6. You can use some range too if you want them.
The 2 groups need to have 3 people in them, or 4? Okay.
Doesn't matter. It's just the highest number.
The
So
highest,
it's gonna be
okay.
2 tanks stacked together, and then after that, it could be 3 or 4 or 5. Doesn't matter. Just it might be beneficial to have a healer or 2 in there too for AoE healing on the melee. I don't know if that'll help you.
Okay.
Healers at home. And where's Tiger?
Not really.
Yeah, Tiger, are you here? Tiger!
Tiger lady.
Although maybe Monkio wants to spin. If he wants to spin, it might help, but for the rest of the people, we don't want to be anywhere near that running back and forth stuff.
Tickle, do you have a healer?
Another one?
Do you have a healer? Amigo?
I don't see any other ones on, no.
So
We'll
we got
just
Brovid, right?
See what this looks like, I guess. Brovid, are you set up to heal?
Sure.
Let's just give it a go, see what happens. I believe.
Like, I guess Hanks in place too. But I mean, we were 4 healing it last time, and it was kind of a pain. Did you remember?
I didn't
3
get
group,
in,
best
so...
group. Yeah, it's just a heavy, annoying AoE bleed
I
fight.
might need to swap to a different tune though, 1 second.
Is it even open yet?
Nope.
No, not on the PvP realm at least.
I'm gonna buy real quick for a bit.
Yeah, like if the transitions are sharp, at least last time you could keep the groups to like 2, sometimes 3 stacks, and that helps a lot. But when they would get up to 4 stacks on 5 people, it's just a ton of bleed damage. That and you kind of crush tanks pretty hard too.
Alright, we'll just do those 2. Actually, let me make it easier to read. Actually, let me switch that.
Sorry, can I get an invite? I had to take a call.
Yep, 1 sec. Alright, COVID.
Hasn't opened yet on PvP realm.
Alright, so for those assignments, those will just be the 2 stack points, and then I'll activate the square one. Stan, why don't you activate the triangle one? I just want to get someone different, Minibar, to do it, see how it looks.
Sure. Hey.
Oh shit,
just better if
my
we
mic
get-
is cute, sorry. That was meant to be no
Yeah. Probably.
Alright, that should be good. Let's just try those.
So when you
assuming that'll work.
activate, we're just like marking, we're just the position, right? Or, oh,
Yeah,
no,
basically-
we run in and out.
Yeah, basically there'll be 2 stack points, and you and I will be running in and out, and I'll just call when to do that based on the number of stacks that the group has. But I think the assumption is that at 3 stacks, the other group will just start. And if Stan or I die, the backups, I'll probably be at ranged. Turkey will be doing probably square, my assignment, and then Sam takes one and you do triangle.
The last time, like, the activator, you swap when their stack falls off, and you would only get about 3 most times. Sometimes you can get 2.
We'll just assume 3. I guess.
I'm logging on, say.
Yeah, sometimes it just gets broken up by if the boss does his random shard spin thing.
Yeah.
You could probably go back to DPS if you want to do it with Tiger coming up. 5 should be enough for 25. Or 24.
Yes, Monkey-O, it absolutely is. Do you mind if I do that after this?
That's perfectly fine.
Okay. Oh, but did you want to switch back, or do you want to heal?
Sorry, what? I was in a call.
You can
What's
DPS
up?
if you want.
Tiger.
Oh my god, I get DPS!
Hell
Yeah, I guess he wants to
Just that
DPS.
question.
Someone's excited.
DPSing boys!
Gross.
You know you're still gonna be an Ellie Shaman, right?
Don't ruin it for me.
He's still
Dasma, you have an enhanced alt, right? On live.
Me?
Dasma.
Full 86. I can finish something.
Wait, Bloodletters, do you have a enhanced alt? Which one of you?
I have
one
a
of you?
shaman on another server I can transfer.
Mendembardas.
It's
Yeah,
Midwinter and
but-
Decima, at least according to the old list.
Raids up.
Raids up.
Do I ask
What
you to
is
send me to Arena Guard?
Are
Which
you
is this
forgetting
guys?
Mighty?
I know
It's
you
open.
have one, Hasman. I
It's
know
open.
you have one. I know Sten has one. I know who has one. I want to know if those two guys have one. That's all. Can't remember.
Guys, also what Jaos is hinting at is
That's
you should be exploring different classes on some of these bosses. Like, we're not
We're just
trying.
yeah,
It's
just kinda
important to
curious.
try different classes, strengths of different classes, stuff like that. So we know, obviously, we're here to test things and test for ourselves, not just for Blizzard. So being on your main class every time is good and it's great, and you learn the ins and outs of it and see what help they need and stuff like that. But it's equally important to know other classes.
I think
I
we're
only
in
mention
our
it
place.
especially on this fight,
Yeah,
just because
we're in one place.
Just go back down the portal, and it's...
we've
it's
already done this boss, you know. So I was just curious if you guys had alt set up like that, but that's fine.
Can one of you come over to me and grip me? I fell through the map.
First world problems.
But yeah, Vigilate. I think do you already have a ret alt set up? Do you not have one?
I don't have it
Thanks.
set up at the moment.
There's a hole there.
Just,
I see
when you
it.
get a chance, just set it up and mess around
Yeah.
with it maybe a little bit. Hopefully there'll be a testing session we can get that red in on.
I'll stop when you at the boss.
Hess
Yeah.
grabbed me.
I see.
As we get closer to launch, guys, I know I posted that supposed date. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's going to be the date that the thing comes out on, so just be ready. And we'll probably have to go over what alts we're going to need to have people play, just based on, the possible raid schedule and stuff. So there might not be quite as much flexibility in terms of, what's going to be best to be your primary alt for gearing purposes. Just get ready for that.
Ooh, upstairs looks cool.
April
Right.
25th, 2016 is the release of WAD, right? That's the right date, right?
And
Totally.
Gollum, you cool if I mark you, man?
Wait, you say
2016 or 2015?
2016.
Good.
Oh, fuck that. Nope.
Alright,
Alright,
and Vigilate, I'm gonna mark you for the other leg.
Can I get a summon, please?
Mm-hmm.
You'd like
Yep.
that, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I would, even though I found some really cool stuff.
So square will just be his back left leg, and triangle will be his back right leg. And then Sten will just be on the sides as best as we can.
I've never done this boss. I don't think we need to know for range specifically.
It's Batchwork.
So Jaos, you said,
Yep.
you said you're blue, I'm green.
Yeah, I'll be at blue, you'll be at green.
It might be better to mark Dasma because I'm trying out combat right now. So when we're not stacking up, I'll be killing Spring in the center, likely.
Assist
Okay.
on summons, please.
Just to
I've been
test this
channeling
out.
the same
I'm gonna
one
mark
for
Monkey.
30
Desmond needs
seconds.
to go AFK for a sec, so...
Okay.
Monkey, are you gonna be running around, man?
What do you needs to be AFK?
Desma needs to be okay for a sec.
Okay. We're gonna start with him.
Let me just add someone to that group then.
I can do it.
Thanks, can you just take Desma's spot and triangle and
Mhm.
melee? Thank you. Alright, so just to be clear for this pull, with no Desma. Where is he? He's slowing his mount. Okay. Triangle will be Aang's, Vigilate, and Monkio. Monkio's marked, it'll be back left leg. Square will be Goblin, Bloodletters, and Mendenbar, back right leg. And I'll be to the right of that group, trying to activate Square. And then Sen will be to the left of Triangle, activating that group at the right. Okay, Desma's backing, so don't worry about it.
Okay.
Trying to activate that group. Cool. And I'll start with my group first, Sten.
Alright. Who's Greggy?
Greggy is a friend of ours.
Okay.
VIPs.
VIP friend.
The what friend?
VIP.
Oh.
Boyfriend. He's in that group
Okay.
for a reason.
Alright. Does anyone have any questions? A lot of you have already done this fight, myself not included, so.
You said left for square, right? And right for triangle?
Other way around.
Okay.
Alright, everyone's ready, guys. Here we go. Pulling in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm not seeing debuffs at all.
2 stacks.
I got 1 right now.
Okay, I taunt it.
You can see
I'm
that's
gonna go to
default right.
3 Sten and just swap it up where it works. Go ahead, Sten. Move into your group. Let's just see what happens here. We still got one. Not far enough, maybe. Someone in there that's not supposed to be in there.
Taunting 3, 2, 1, taunt.
Okay, they got it that time, it looks like.
I'm standing out. I'm supposed to be on the right side, right?
What's going on, Blair?
We're getting Glush, Gush in the front.
Gross.
3 Glushes.
There's definitely very most of the time. More.
Yep, 100%. Okay.
Alright. Get a... we have it, or we already used charge?
Charge used? No, he doesn't choose.
Okay, Square is on back
Reposition,
right foot.
reposition.
Let's get back in there. Turkey, take his spot in Square.
Taunting in 3, 2,
Go there,
1.
Amy.
Taunt.
Yeah, go there now. Okay, that's fine. Just don't be in that stack spot yet.
Wait a minute, now and it's not giving us the thing, like, we've never gotten a nullify debuff.
Did it change?
Taunting 3, 2, 1, taunting.
Alright, let's move out. Let's spread out. Side. Turkey, just get out of there. Yep, and let's try to get it off Sten's group.
Thanks again.
What?
Yep. Yeah, so they're not triangle at all.
Do we try everyone's stack of triangles just to see what it does?
Watch out, watch out.
Or everyone's stack of
No, we don't want anyone in there, but...
No, go
I mean, it's
on.
not a huge deal. It's dropping, and like, I guess it's not killing anyone, so we'll
I mean, there's no reason why it should go on any other group though, right? It's gotta be something we're doing wrong. Like maybe the targets in there aren't like considered relevant or
Taunting
something.
in 3, 2, 1. Taunt.
Yeah, get in here,
Maybe it only counts on there.
It's possible, yeah, the healer might.
Right, that's what I'm thinking.
Well, we only got
We can
2.
switch.
We can fix it next pull.
Yeah, let's try it.
I mean, we're gonna kill this, so we're gonna let's see the enrage first. Weapon 10%, guys. The frenzy that is.
Sorry, I literally wasn't paying attention to the time. Let's see if it gets on those guys.
It's going
Is that now?
Yeah, no, it is.
He's in there. I can't even tell.
Mendenbar.
Vig,
Men, Decima, Monkio.
I mean, that's the group we have, so I don't know. That's kind of weird.
Right, I think what's happening is Monkio doesn't count because he's not a melee.
Okay.
I
But
mean,
we
I
don't
think
have...
it's...
Alright, we can just have a different activator person, I guess.
Yep.
Try it. Or
It's
just have
the only
a...
explanation I can think of that actually makes any sense. Like,
Period is stuck damage, by the way. Correct.
There's the rage.
Okay, that's fine. Let's wipe it up, guys.
It's a soft rage, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, yes. We can reset it. I'm resetting it.
Yeah, just run up.
We have roads.
Isn't he supposed to do a whirlwind? He was never doing it.
No.
Definitely was last time.
So how many people were assigned to each clump?
3. And me and Sten are moving in and out. Yeah, is this heroic? It's a good
Weren't
question.
there were 5 people on Triangle there, right?
Including Monkeyo?
Yeah.
No, the 4th person is Sten. It's Decima Vigilate Monkey is Sten. Pretty sure that was
And
right.
Mendenbar as well. Yeah, it's 5.
Oh, Mendenbar should have been on square.
Okay. Square was right. I was on square to start with and Triangle wasn't getting any, so I moved over to Triangle.
Okay.
To try to help them get him.
Yeah.
Do you want to put me in there instead of Monkey?
Yeah.
Like essentially what I'm saying is I think it has to be a melee. I mean, it's an interesting thing to find out, but I think that's the most likely explanation. In which case, this system won't work with like the kind of the number of
We were
people
doing
have.
ranged last time. Was there a ranged in there too, or was it just a healer specifically? Like,
Now let's just try with the
as well.
range.
I
and
was
see
in
what
there
happens.
last time too, and I was getting so.
We can try with the ranged, but yeah.
Like, the rate is actually on heroic, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Because all the damage was significantly less than last time.
Yeah.
They
Well,
may
heroic is normal, so like.
I know. Here, can you guys summon me? Let me just check. I can't like check in here.
It doesn't let you check in here?
No.
I think
like
it
an
automatically
oversight.
gets adjusted though, but
Well, apparently,
Like, you
okay.
can't
I think
zone into
there's some stuff
Yeah,
is
like,
bugged.
I mean, even
Just a
compared
heads
to,
up.
like, other heroic fights, like, the tanks are not taking any damage.
Yeah, it's not heroic.
Fleet
They get
does
something back.
nothing.
His health feels roughly right for
Yeah,
one of the
his health
first
is
bosses.
fine for how early it is. It's just like there's no damage. Like,
Yeah,
especially compared to last time, there's no damage.
They may have tuned it down.
Just
He's what, the
Yeah.
second boss? So he should be pretty easy,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
Okay,
the
so-
damage is significantly lower. So,
So who's replacing Monkey on Triangle?
thanks.
Okay.
Yeah, sure, Tickle. That's fine. As soon as you swap, we'll get him pull.
Yeah, I never went below 50% that fight. I was using the armor proc, and it never procced. So, fuck that.
bonus armor food is 8% extra armor for monks.
Yeah, it's
Stupid. They need to fix that, man. Okay, everyone's ready here. No.
Oh wait,
Go.
Tickle needs a sec, I think.
Okay.
Multi-strike still the best. Dina, Mendenbar.
For what? No, it's paste now, I think.
yeah,
Changes.
paste.
Haste. Like that thing that makes you move faster, you know?
It's the opposite of paste.
Like glue?
Yeah,
It also
like
makes you
glue.
waste.
It's
Yeah,
crazy
yeah.
glue.
I tickle you again. Yep. Okay, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom.
Alright, stack the new sign spots. Or, square is going first. We'll go to 3 stacks again on the square side and see what happens.
You need to mark triangle again.
Oh fuck, that's fine. I'll mark it in a sec. Alright, Sten, move into your group.
Still got it. We're staying.
What if you have one of the
5 stacks.
switch?
Just
And only hit 3 of us. So it's hitting 3 of us over 5 of you.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Right, I think melee. I think only melee count.
It is
Which
also
case?
leaving on the tanks.
If just 2 people, that group split out and not just one. Or like, the 2 groups of 2 or something. Or, wait, we only have
Is it going on now?
Actually,
I guess we'll find out after it resets.
Pretty much just gonna die, but triangle group try to get a 10 stack with your group. Or mark someone in there.
Does that mean you like need a minimum of 6 melee or 8 melee for this?
Maybe.
We're still getting it. Gauntlet, did we get that? Just the end.
Yeah,
I got it.
How many of us?
Just only 2 of us. Like not even close to in range.
It's fine. Just let your tenderizer fall off. Yeah, we're taking like 8 of them.
Oh, I'm just
so
saying
he's gonna hit 100 anyway. I'll just tell him now.
There is an ability that is bugged.
Okay.
Is it this one?
I don't
so
know.
Hangs is getting it as well, but I think that's just proximity based. I don't know.
He's not counting for being targeted, but he's getting the debuff. Yeah.
Yeah, right. Which makes sense, but it doesn't make any sense that it was essentially just JS, Hangs, and I versus. I guess how many are on the other side? Was it just 3?
I think there's 2 there, right?
2? Because there's 3 there right now. I say 3 right now. So who's getting it now?
Does he maybe only do
the tanks?
Taunted.
Tanks?
Yeah.
Maybe it just doesn't like Sten.
I'm getting it now.
No, it's not Sten. There it is. I see it now, yeah.
Damn, Sten got it. Okay. What is that there?
Little healing circles.
I'm at 4 stacks.
Smacking orbs.
Those monk abilities.
Like,
I don't know how he's
spinning
that up.
squares.
What happened to Monk is Mike that again.
I know. Monkey, what are you doing, man? Fix that shit.
Die soon. For almost complete. Tawny.
This is not doing it anymore right now.
Look how cool this spell looks.
No, it's okay. We got out of it again.
I think what we should do is like completely mix up the groups and see what happens then, and see if we can like figure out if it's like maybe direction based or because there's obviously some reason it's always going on square, right? Like it's not random. It's going on square every single time.
When I moved to triangle on this
Well, what we
first
should
pull,
do
it
is
just
just
goes
reset it.
triangle every time.
What we should do is just start with,
let's
instead of starting with square golem, we should just start with the triangle group, see if they can proc it on them on the first one and see what that does.
Do we have enough melee to get 3 melee in each group?
Yeah, we do, but we don't have like 8 melee. But I'd like to just try it, see
like,
triangle starting instead of square this time, see if it's different.
That's fine. But yeah, like it did seem like it almost never went on the triangle group, even when they clearly had more people. So I don't know.
What happens if there's no melee? Does it go on the tanks?
Probably goes on the tanks. I mean, they gotta be the biggest clump in melee range. So.
Is it possible
So
to
basically,
res
you
me? I'm
need
too
a
close.
clump of at least 3 people, and yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, if you guys are like, some people have to go AFK and stuff, if you're gonna go AFK, just like leave the raid too. I'll get you back in.
So
Or I'll
keeping the
just
same
sit here.
groups, but starting with triangle.
Yeah, let's just see if we can get it on them. Does anyone have a Jeeves, by the way, by any chance?
Yeah.
Drink, are you
again?
Are you
Yes.
back, by the way? Yeah.
Triangle.
Triangle.
Oh, shit.
Triangle.
Is that better?
It's the mark with
Yeah,
the
that's
train
better.
on it.
I have no idea. I didn't.
It's like some ripoff of Pringles.
So did you move over at some point, Hangs, to square?
Yeah,
at the very end.
So, yeah, like when it was just you and
One
JS
people
there.
died. Okay, yeah. Alright. So, yeah. I think we can try starting with triangle, but I feel like Hangs doesn't count. So that could be an explanation for it, but there's other things it could be too, so we'll see.
Alright, is Hesp like in the raid still? Like, in the zone?
He's in the golden linen.
Okay, good. Drink, are you back?
What did we change here?
We're just gonna start with triangle. You'll be, I guess, activating your group first. See if that works.
So initially, It's going to be 4 people in on triangle side, one of which is Angs, and 3 people in on square side, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Because, yeah, okay.
Yeah, I mean, I understand.
So if it doesn't go on triangle this time,
it's definitely a melee thing.
It's definitely a melee
not
thing.
counting
Just
Angs.
nerf his health,
Or it's
like
just
an extra
bugged because
10
there
minutes.
is a bugged ability on this fight. That's all I know.
Right.
His
It's
health
just
didn't get nerfed, we just lost someone.
It seems very
that's true.
specific for a bug, you know, because it's always going on square pretty much. So
Whenever you're ready, so just go ahead. Don't worry about drink.
It's probably that statue. Counts as person.
Oh my god.
Jeeves totally counts as a person.
Okay. Pulling in
There we
5,
go.
4, 3, 2, 1.
yeah, I agree with Kev. That thing isn't happening at all. So
Went unnoticed.
And is it?
yeah, okay. So like,
I'm gonna go over there real quick.
Maybe it's counting fast.
No.
I think we have another more practical explanation than that. I guess is what
I'm
saying.
over on the other side now too, so we
On
got
it.
4 melee on the other side, Goblin.
I'm just running out.
What if let's switch square and triangle right now? The groups.
Hang on.
Switch spot.
Why isn't the other one even? Now it's on the tanks.
It's just like triangle.
Yeah, there's a reason why it's not going on there, and I think it's like
Look at those weapons.
I'm going on triangle.
okay. I think it's like it's like a spec list ability basically, and Angs doesn't count, and healers don't count, and I also think it's possible that maybe Sten doesn't count, or someone else, like some random person doesn't count, and that would explain why it doesn't go on triangle. So I think that's the next pull. I think we need to change the groups around and see what happens, because I think it's got to be that. No, it's always Sten. Like, Sten causes all these fucking problems.
He's hitting triangle now, right? Who's hitting now?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, it better go on triangle, because I'm the only person.
It's not
Oh,
going
one
on
of the
triangle.
tanks.
Okay, yeah, thanks.
I'm standing here with Datsuma and Jay.
Yeah, there's like 8 melee on
4
triangle.
melee.
Taunting.
Not including Stem, because he didn't
Thanks are gonna die doing another swing.
Alright, I'm gonna go.
Alright, I'll send in the tanks and then they won't get hit.
Spread out.
What the hell is wrong?
Just run out. Just
I
run
think
out.
this is
Reset it,
a
reset
bug
it, reset it.
ability.
Right now,
Just
reset
gonna
it.
say that.
I mean, obviously it's broken in some way. It's just a matter of figuring out like what.
Wonder
So,
if it's
I think
combat.
it's working fine.
Let me try assassination.
Yeah. Maybe combat is a healer spec.
Right. I mean, if it's a spec list ability, and you need at least 3 targets to count as being more than the tanks, because obviously the tanks count. And so, who are the 4 people who? Well, I guess the 3 people we've normally had on triangle when JS isn't in are like me, Dassima, and Mendenbar. Is that right?
There's just a blue post that says
Sorry.
that Cleave is bugged, and they're working on hot fixing it.
There you go.
Just
Yeah.
Correct.
So instead of
Nerds.
trying to find out why, it's just bugged.
Because we had 2 DKs, a rogue, a warrior, and Sten, and it was still picking
Yeah, we
the
had
2
like
tanks.
all the melee except for
over
Gollum on
that.
triangle.
Yeah, I
and it
think they
would've
just
go-
said it was bugged.
Yep.
It's
Maybe
probably doing
bugs.
something like attacking the section that has the most total HP or something.
Yeah.
It's probably
crazy.
it.
Or if your letter starts with an S, then it doesn't target you.
There you go.
Stenol.
I mean, it's obviously broken, but still useful. Maybe figure out why. Some potential applications of that information, depending on what they fix.
Maybe it doesn't target
I
certain
disagree.
races. It's a racist cleave.
Alright.
I think we should change the groups around and see what happens.
Yeah. We'll take Angs out. The thing is, like, we don't have someone who can, like, you know, move into that spot as a melee.
We
like,
don't
get that group
actually
going.
know that it's Angs. That's what I'm trying to say. I think we should just mix them up and see what happens,
Alright.
because
Moving to
we're
the
just
group.
assuming that it's yeah. Make it like me, Stan, and Angs or something, and then see what happens, or you know whatever.
Yeah, I'm just gonna switch it a little bit. I'm leaving you and Aspen the same since you're marked.
Okay.
She just put me on square since that's the one that's always getting hit first, right?
By the marker,
Maybe.
definitely.
So those are the new ones?
These are the new ones.
There we go.
Oh my god. You guys. Alright, those are the new ones. Sten, just stay on the same side as you've been on. Actually, you know what, fuck it, why don't we swap that too?
Yeah,
Give you on square
okay.
side, I'll be on
Sten.
triangle.
Who's starting?
Let's also position the boss in the corner of the
let's
room.
just
Let's
start
have
with
square
square.
try and start, because so we can see, yeah. I want to test my Sten theory.
Jerky ready?
He might not be back yet.
Is he in?
Yeah, he said he was AFK for a sec, so.
Okay. Pulling in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We're starting again, guys.
Here we go.
Can triangle move a little bit to
Druid.
the back of the bus. Thanks, guys.
Thanks are getting it. Yeah.
Sten, I'm telling you. Alright, Sten swap the jet. Set up and
Alright,
Sten
Sten,
jet
get
swap. It's gonna go on us.
don't
watch.
activate it, Sten. Oh, okay, that's fine too.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like I'm getting it anyway.
Still on the tanks.
See ya.
And the tanks are dead, they got 5 stacks. Oh my god.
No, please,
Wanna
please,
reset?
no.
If
Hey, look at your damage, Ovid, man.
Yeah, I'm happy.
Buffs.
They didn't change single target, they just changed the enemy.
Yeah, okay.
So yeah, it's I don't know. It's a specless thing, and I don't think Sten counts as a melee, and I don't think Angst counts as a melee. So it was like, obviously, you know, you need to have a group of 3 for it to not go in the tanks, and we just didn't count as having a group of 3 there because we had Angst and Sten in the 4, and before Triangle could never get it because they never counted as having 3. So there's obviously just like a whole bunch of different specs that don't count for some reason. That's what's not working. And I feel like
Both
they've
warriors
just tried
don't
to
count.
Clearly.
Maybe, I mean, who knows?
If they
It's
did have
obviously
3 melee in there, that's
whoever's
why I'm
on
curious.
Triangle, whoever's on Triangle before definitely counts. I think Death Knights definitely count, and Monks definitely count, and whoever else was on Square when we were getting it consistently over the other group. But yeah, lots of people don't. So they've tried to make it spec based so that you can't use ranged for it.
Let's just-
And
I bet
working it.
the range might work still. Let's just do 2 range groups and see what happens. I'm curious.
Sure.
I don't know where the
Yeah,
melee
I'll
would
again.
stand.
Let's just go hug the wall.
So it's changing. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm standing on this skeleton.
What color panties are you wearing? Whoops.
I'm not.
Nice. I like it. Alright. Honestly, I'm not too inclined to test this that much, but
I mean, I think we've figured it out that it's obviously that's
a bug.
In some relation,
Yep.
that's the issue.
If it is speculative,
Obviously, it's bugged, but the bug specifically is that some people don't count for the clump, right? That has to be it, because otherwise it wouldn't have behaved the way that it has. So there's not much point in worrying about it any further.
alright, let's just go with the same groups and then we'll try to start it on triangle so we don't wipe. Get to 10% and just hang out.
Toss me an assist, cheers.
Oh, my bad. I didn't see your own.
Who
I've
has
seen
Guild
that
Leader
before,
on this server?
Probably Sloop.
What'd you say?
I was wondering who had lead of the guild on this server. Doesn't matter for now.
Which one? I have them on 3 of the servers.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll fix it later.
So they gotta be fixed, man.
I just want to get promoted, that's all.
Oh, gem, man.
Right, checks out good. Alright. Pulling in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Starting triangle group, by the way.
Oh wait, there's mine now.
Same one you were last time.
It's a square.
Yeah, but just don't start square first. Try not to be on square stand.
I could be at square and it wouldn't matter.
Now it's on square.
Okay, so who got it there?
Still getting on square. Stand move out.
He's out. Taunted.
Sten move to triangle. Maybe
Stand move to
nothing will
triangle,
happen.
anything. They're gonna die in the next hit. Oh, we got it.
I'm not even getting hit by it. Like, I'm out. Oh.
Just got it on our group.
There were like... Yeah, there are a bunch of us getting it now. Can we try and switch it back now? See if
well, I don't know if we have someone to activate that side. Can Sten do it?
Let's try it. They might have fixed it.
Try it. I think that
I'm in.
I moved out. I think it's working. DK's count. Never mind.
Taunting.
Alright, let's try to get Sten's group going in. Turkey, stack on triangle. The time comes, don't do it now. But square group should be stacked up right now, getting the cleave.
I mean, we're kind of stacked.
Good.
Got it.
Jace, can we try just me and you in a group?
Okay. Maybe in a sec.
Breath of me.
Alright, let's stack up on triangle side. Turkey move into triangle as well.
We're 4.
Yeah, no. Turkey move into triangle.
Okay. It's fun. We shouldn't get any more, there's only 2 of us.
I went out and it's
likely story.
Okay, so... I don't know. I feel like the radius might be bigger than people are giving it credit for too. Because we were all pretty spread out there. If you look at where Vigilant, Angs, and I
well,
are dead.
the animation.
It took a while for me to actually die. Like, I jumped back
but
and then died.
Vigilant wasn't really moving when he died. He was pretty stationary. And we're pretty far apart.
Can't stack on triangle now. I'm probably just gonna wipe here, but
we've already done this fight.
Yeah,
and it worked
absolutely.
perfectly last time.
Yeah.
And
well,
it doesn't
get in.
Yep.
You can just wipe it or reset it, whatever you want. But I think it's not bad anymore.
I'm wiping it.
What we'll do is we'll start with triangle group again, and then we'll do square group. We'll do 3 stacks. Hopefully it works.
So it started on square that time, and it was...
Yeah, but we didn't want to start on square. That was like kind of weird, because we had 4 on triangle too.
Yeah. I'm just trying, the people who were in there were like Mendenbar, Vigilate, Sten, and me. But I guess it would be kind of random.
And not Mendenbar.
Oh, not Mendenbar? Okay.
Zangs. So you had a range in there. That's why I think it might have been fixed.
Maybe.
It didn't feel fixed.
Alright, so we're starting on triangle this time.
Let's start triangle group.
And you're activating triangle, right?
Yeah,
Jace, and Sten's activating square, okay.
Yeah. So just don't be on stacked on square, Sten. Should be fine. Alright.
Okay. Check some.
Hold on.
We're good. Drink is still okay, I guess. With the child.
Oh yes, the child. Alright, pulling in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Dun, dun.
Hey, went on go.
Okay, it went on square. It only went on 2.
Yeah, it didn't go on me because I wasn't there.
Oh god.
There, it's still going on you.
Yep.
You stack on him though?
He's not
There's
stacked
3 of
on
us. I'm just gonna...
know,
Can we get
you-
more people on triangles and someone else go over there? See if
Yeah.
get to
Go to
switch.
triangle.
Maybe it's position.
No, we got it.
Okay.
See
Okay,
that
that works.
chat? Like, Butcher says it's broken.
No, man, we've been talking about that in Bumble for like the last 30 minutes.
I mean,
Right, so I don't know why you're trying to find a way to fix it.
Well, I mean, what else
until
is
they
it?
have
I think it's fixed.
It isn't.
It's not fixed, but like, they might be in the process of fixing it. We don't know exactly what the issue is, so...
So if it counts all the people behind the comp
Well, I mean, okay, just how that pull worked out. How would it not be fixed? Is my question.
Because there were only
3
2
Vs.
of us,
There
and
are 3
we
V
got...
stack still, right? Is a
There,
caster.
initially, there were only 2 of us stacked. It was just me and Vigilate who were getting the debuffs.
I wasn't there, no.
No, Angs was getting it. Angs got the
Angs
first
was
one. Yeah. Like, there were 3 in both groups, and then one of the groups just happened to get it. Sten didn't move in, but one of the groups was still getting it.
Right
and
now
then
we
we
have one
changed
triangle and two on square, and square's getting it.
Yeah, it's definitely not fixed. Like, we're getting it over here. Me and Sten.
How many do you have in triangle right now?
4.
Four.
I moved out.
There's just me and Sten on square, and then there's like 4 people in
The tanks
triangle.
are getting it.
I don't know. I'd like to try it again.
Yeah, there's. Okay, it's going in tanks. So it's just like.
I don't think it likes like his back left because it's always on the back right. The position doesn't matter who we have there.
What?
So maybe this is a
Kev
blind
said
spot.
is possible that, like, the radius, maybe it doesn't work exactly the way we think it does. It's not really, like, it's not operating on clumps, it's operating on, like,
We can
what
just move out.
position in the room or
Just reset
something,
it.
but... I'd like to... Like, can we do the exact same groups we did just there, but just, like, swap their positions and see what happens?
Sure.
Yeah,
Just
like, put...
Which one do you want to start first? Because
Like, just do exactly what we just did, but have square start on the left side and triangle start on the right side. Like,
Have you tried like min and max melee range?
I'd like to see if what this does first. Like, I don't know. There's something to that idea. That, like, it could be. There's like a reason why it's consistently going on the right side and not the left, and that's because of where other people are standing in the room.
done. Alright.
It's obviously broken, but like,
Triangle be on the right foot. Square on the left foot. And I guess we'll start stacking on square. They'll be in there.
You'll be in there and Sten's on triangle then?
Yeah.
Okay.
But don't be stacked on triangle to start stun. Okay.
Checks out. Okay, pulling in 5, 4, 3, 2, now.
Starting square.
Triangle didn't
Go to
listen.
the right.
Triangle.
Triangle to the
Triangle on
right.
the right side. Triangle on the right side. Sten, you're on the wrong side. Sten, you're on the wrong side. You're
Okay, it's hitting triangle. I count 4 people here.
Alright, I'm gonna move out. Sten, move into your group.
Square. Yeah. Square. No.
I'm laying on lead.
Yeah, so I think it's
Oh, there we
alright,
go.
now it's on square.
We like ran out of range on that time. Me and Mendembar.
Yeah.
Wonder if that helps.
Can we just try like switching positions every 3 stacks? Having square
Stack
and
back up
triangle
and
a
triangle.
whole
We try and
group
switch
swap?
it back now.
Yeah, let's get it
It's
back.
very
Can you guys run out of? No, we're good.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, okay, now it's working now. Yeah.
After we hit 3 stacks, can we just switch position and see what happens?
Well, it just worked without us doing that, so let's see what the next thing.
Stacked up triangle. Alright, move back a little bit so we can get better positioning. Ready to spread again the triangle and square, get ready to do your side.
On it.
Okay, square, let's go. Stack
Let's
up
go
square.
square.
I'm gonna run out of range again, just see what happens.
Still hitting us.
Yeah, move out of range anymore again.
So we need 2 people to run our range.
Just see what happens. There we go, let's go back to range. Oops, I shouldn't have stacked this. Fuck, that was my bad. I
No,
went back and
because we
stacked
got-
up on you guys.
We got 4 people on the other side and only 3 people there.
No, just
Right.
said stacked.
I
Yeah,
went
and I
back and
wasn't
stacked.
stacked. I
I
was
know.
still standing out.
I know.
Who exactly is on the left side with us right now? That's getting the debuffs. It's Vigilate, Sten, me,
Angs, group
Angs.
4.
and Angs. Yeah, so Angs not counting would explain that variance then, right? The thing that we just had.
Oh yeah, someone not counting. But it's weird
Right,
how
but,
if we just run out of range and come back, it's like the same. Like resets the debuff pretty much.
It's not that weird if you think about it, because
It's
like
a bit weird, because with 2 groups of 3, he always picks the right side group.
why
The 3 people we count.
Sure, maybe, but like what I'm saying is like if you assume that Angs doesn't count, then you know if you guys running out of range ensures that because the system we're operating on is both sides always have 3, and then we bring in a 4th, right? But if Angus doesn't count, then instead one side has 2 and the other side has 3, and then we bring in a 3rd to the side that only has 2. And if you guys run out, then that means that the left side has the most people. But if you don't run out, then it doesn't, right?
Yeah.
So like, if you imagine that somehow it's been fixed since like the early pools, but Ang still doesn't count because he was never meant to count, then that explains what just happened.
Yeah. The only problem I have with that though is that we really don't have anyone else to count.
I can't get my shot.
But it doesn't. You don't need a group of 4. A group of 3 is sufficient, you know?
Yeah, but you need someone to run in and out, right?
Yeah, but
that's like the problem.
2 plus a 3rd floater.
Right. So we have 7 melee. So you put 3 on each side, and then like
floater. Yeah, but the floater would get like 20 stacks, right? You just never stop stacking.
Sorry. Yeah. I was. What I mean to say is, like you put 3 on each side and have somebody step out to determine that their group isn't doing it, and then the 7th melee is just like always in no man's land kind of thing. So the 7th melee just isn't involved in it at all, and then you have 3 on it. Yeah.
When we did that last time, it hit the tanks though, because they count as their own group of 2.
Yeah, but a group of 3 is bigger than a group of 2. That's all. Like, the point is, on that pool, it didn't go on the tanks ever. So
basically,
obviously,
what we'll do is have a group of 3, a group of 2, and then one person just going into the group of 2 to activate that group. I guess, right? Is that what you want to do? But even then, we have 3 and 3. So
I guess what I'm saying is, like, if you imagine, like, link the groups again, and then we have, okay, so take Angs out, and let's just say, for argument's sake, we took out Mendenbar as well. Then we just have 2 groups of 2, and then you and Sten do the job you've been doing. So it's always a group of 3 that's being activated, and a group of 2
yeah,
that's
it's just
not.
like, is there enough room for Mendenbar to be anywhere?
I'll
would
just
be...
stand in the back to see if it actually works for the mechanics.
Sure, I mean, that works, yeah.
Alright.
Or we can figure it out later. So Mendenbar can just jerk off in the corner, that's fine. That'll be fine.
Yay!
So it's just going to be me and Vigilant on square, Dasima and Bloodletters on triangle, Jaeus and Stan are activating, so there'll always be a clump of 3 and a clump of 2, and we'll see if it works. And if it works, then it should never go in the tanks. And, yeah.
Alright, so why don't we just start with square activating this time?
Okay, and who's activating square?
Sten.
Sten, okay, so square will be stacked up with Sten, and then till we get 3 stacks. Let's try that.
Yeah, back left foot, don't forget. Okay, that's fine. As soon as Hesp is ready, we'll go instead.
Buff me.
Alright, pulling in.
Kings.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Dasmer. Bloodletters go?
Yeah. Well, they're gonna die. Select one out. Both of you just leap out right now. Just leap out. Straight up. Just go. Alright, now leap back in.
When he does his first when he does his first knockback thing, can we switch Jaeus and Sten's rolls?
Yeah.
Tonic.
So you guys stack it up now, Gollum. Just like keep stacking.
Where's someone else? There's 2.
I think you guys might die. Letters, if you guys drop...
It's just spread. Have it go on someone else. He's about to do the knockback,
tanks,
right? So.
maybe the tanks will get it. Alright.
Exploding on tanks is fine too.
Alright, so let's get...
But yeah, I'm gonna stack on square. Then go to triangle. Don't stack on them yet, though.
Backing on... Oh, shit.
Get him up.
There goes square. There goes that testing.
We can wipe and trade again, right?
Yeah, just repull. Yeah, Gollum, one of the changes, I don't know if you've noticed, is that rezzing is really annoying now. You have like charges.
I think it's
over
so
time. Pretty bad. It just like forces you to like save a red, like, you know, you don't want the tank to die. It's like the worst thing. You just like
Be risky if you blew a thing when you didn't have a charge for a while on something that wasn't a tank.
Basically, you can't do any reses for the first 3 minutes unless the tank dies.
Alright, so
Imagine if there was like world first though that you used it risky and got it worked out.
what I'd like to try this time is instead of Sten being the fluter for square, can we do Angs and see what happens?
Do you want to start with square though?
Yeah, that's fine. I just want to say, because like what I was saying before was operating under the idea that Angs didn't count, right? It's also possible that Sten doesn't count, and if that's the case, that would explain it. So let's just do the same thing, but Sten's just never in a group. He doesn't matter.
All right.
Let's just do so square group will be me and Vigilant with Angs activating, and then triangle group is Decimate Bloodletters with JS activating. We start with square, so Angs starts stacked on square.
So Sten just stays out with me?
Yeah, Sten can just find a clear place with no one in it and or do what the hell he wants really, as long as he's not on one of the clumps.
Angs, you good with that?
Mm-hmm.
Back left foot, your starting stack, let's go on them. Okay.
One second.
This is actually kind of useful information too, because this would
range
mean that the range could do it, which should be good.
We're good.
Pulling it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah?
Yay.
I'm doing my job.
And so when we have 3 stacks, Angs step out and JS step in and see if we've solved the riddle.
Alright. Stack up on triangle. Let's move out.
Nope. Angs move out.
I'm out. So
right now too.
there we go.
Okay. Okay.
See what happens back.
It's like when you guys run out of range, like you have to like reset the range on it or something. It's weird.
He's like sticking it.
Okay, well let's test this on the next one. So when you guys get through, okay, JS step out and the other 2 stay in, and Angus come in.
Come in quickly if you can.
He's in.
Yeah, we got it. Run out
range.
range. Run out. Warriors, go. Get out of there.
Yeah, no, that does appear to be it. I guess we don't know now, but let's try and get it on square this time. Triangle stay out. Go on square.
Oh, oof. The tank's like, I don't know what. Can the tanks not move up and let them come back here or something? Or, I suppose we just need to move.
He like charges the biggest.
Does he do like a cleave or something?
Yeah, we need a range cleave.
We're not mechanic. Oh, they don't have enough. Sten, can you go into that group right now? See what happens.
Yeah, Sten, get on square. Yep.
Alright.
Yeah, so that's it. Alright, so when we get to 3 stacks here, yeah, we'll just
you guys all run out
spreading.
and then Alright, run out, you
let's
guys.
just spread now. So
stack triangle. Yep.
And so that's obviously not the way it's supposed to work, but whatever. It's fixable. Ah, I wanted us again.
Hey, where the fuck are you guys? I didn't see you. We'll start on triangle this time, in this phase.
Okay, so he's going to charge the biggest clump in the room at this point, which is why he keeps killing melee.
Triangle stack up, triangle stack up. Careful, Stan, you might be close to us.
So for the charge thing, we need the range to stack up.
Yeah. Right.
Is there any downside to having the range stacked in like a group of 4 or 5 the entire time?
Run away, melee. My
Swap now, in square.
That's square, good. Then get the first one. Alright, now let's move back in. Oh, just run out again,
Do
you guys get the stack yet? Oh, whatever.
Yeah.
Just the charge.
Alright, can we get a range try and clump up if you can, see if you can manage to charge you.
We're gonna wipe this.
Okay, it's not.
So do what you need to do now.
Yeah, let's just wipe and let's fix that other mechanic, because that's like the only other thing on the fight that actually exists. Is there a anti-stack mechanic in general in this fight for range?
No. Just that you get knocked around and people don't want to move.
Other than the fact
Stack
that
by the wall then.
You get knocked around by what, sorry?
When he hits 100 energy and he slows you
Oh,
down.
yeah, but
and
that's
people
the
rather
only
not
thing, right?
move, right? Yeah, that's it.
Okay, yeah, so let's just have like a clump of like, I don't know, 6 ranged or something, some number.
He
This
cleaves
wall.
the range after the knockback and puts the debuff on all of the people in that clump. So the less people we have in a clump, the less people get the debuff.
Yeah, but they're
Right,
also
but it's only
like,
one stack, right?
they're also clearly changing the damage on his cleave, and that it's splitting the damage between the people it hits. So when it hits
so
a
the more
very
the
small
better.
number of people it hits, like they've got that fixed, which is why you notice that last attempt, the last couple have been taking more damage on average than the ability.
Alright, well, we still need a ranged clump to handle that charge mechanic of some number that's greater than the biggest melee clump.
Yeah,
I can
at
just
least
mark a
4.
range that's like
Like you're gonna want, 5 is fine because they're only gonna get one stack. You just want enough to split the
first
damage.
tricky circle.
So we'll just have 5 ranged that are just stacked all the time, right? There's no reason not to do that.
Should be fun. I don't see a reason. During Sam take over, Digerati just stack on turkey circle. See what happens.
Hasp, you want to take Angs' spot then for this point?
Sure. What do I just stack on this
cool.
whole turkey right here?
You just stand on square when we're trying to get debuffs,
annoying.
and then don't
Back
stand
left
on
group.
square when we're not.
The back left group on the boss.
Yeah, on square. Yep.
Why?
Why?
First person, man.
And the
First
bar
person.
just stay out still.
Don't worry, I'm just, having some fun.
Alright.
Yeah, let's try it again.
Actually, is Drink here? So he might not be here.
I'm ready.
Okay. Drink, you'll be stacked on circle the whole time.
It'd still be cool if we could find out a way to swap the debuff targets without having them have to like scatter
Run out,
incidentally. Because you guys actually had to leave melee range and not just spread out, or did you?
No, we like fucking left. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
that's
his ability targets the closest clump in melee range, right? So basically,
Right,
like, I feel like
right.
you just drop melee range, like, that'll help everything.
Yeah, I think a big issue with what's been happening is actually that the definition of like a clump
melee
is
range.
different from what we thought. Like it's really quite big, and that would explain why we're having a hard time like getting it to like deregister the target without you guys running out. But yeah, whatever. We'll just assume that it'll get fixed or something.
Yeah.
Would I get knocked back into the water turkey if we do this?
I'll blink.
What if the person that runs out is in range and like really far? Like, so because melee can't run very far when we're doing the thing. Melee can't run very far when we're like breaking the clump.
That's what I'm saying. Is I think you actually do kind of have to run out to a point where it's prohibitive to damage and stuff, because otherwise it doesn't seem to ever swap targets.
Yeah.
I
No,
don't know.
I mean, you have to run out of range, like, both the warriors of just
Or at
even
least,
leaving,
at
like,
least a
max
couple
range,
of people do.
then
Maybe
charging
not
back
everybody, but
Well,
at
I
least,
think it is
like-
everyone, because remember that we've had it when, like, you guys are stacked and both the warriors are getting the debuff again.
right.
Remember?
Because 2 people is still a valid target for a debuff. But I assume 1 person is not a valid target. So
Yeah, but that, like, how do you have that
Like the-
clump range work out? I don't
to put it
know.
another way, the debuff will never only go on 1 person, right? It'll always go on at least 2 because there's always a clump of 2, which is the
Yeah.
tanks. So 1 person staying in is fine, but everyone else has to run out.
There's trash up.
Mendemore is in a weird place.
Yeah, I am.
Just be careful, by the way, Mendemore.
I
Don't.
won't pull anything to you guys, don't worry.
Are we going or are we coming to burn?
Yeah, let's
Yeah, yeah.
pull.
Okay, pulling in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Remember, you
So
guys are
Hess-
stacking on square first.
Yeah, has start on square.
I'm not in there anymore, right?
No, you're not in.
Okay.
Can be free, man.
Well, that is just run out. Gas will run out.
Come join me.
Okay, you guys can move back in, probably. Just spread out UTA as well, just, like, don't be right on top of each other, maybe.
Yeah, it's going in then, still.
Let's just see what this does. We're, like, pretty spread out on the side. Okay. That is right, then, Gollum. I think when 2 people stack, it still, like, registers the clump.
Yeah. Alright, we can, Hess, get out now and stand gals.
Alright.
Just go get out of melee.
You can stack in, then, my group.
But we just got a 4th stack. Try and stand
Triangle
up.
stack. Triangle stack, stack. Alright, we got it. Move to the right a little bit, give those guys some room. Whoa. I think you're... Okay, let's get us up.
Okay, let's just go on the range clump, hopefully. Circle.
No.
The fuck was that?
See, this is like I don't know. The clump thing is weird.
Stacking
It's
a
bigger
triangle, by
than
the way.
it would seem to be. We might need more
I
people
was
at
by
circle.
myself.
Just try with Sten this time, Goblin. Again, maybe they fixed Sten.
Okay, well, you guys have it right now?
Yeah, no.
We have like 7 people.
Alright, let's spread. Triangle.
Okay, so we're going
Just
square
try
now.
spreading
Square,
first.
get in. Yeah, win on us.
Yeah, we didn't run out of melee range that time, we just spread out. Okay, so you guys are gonna... I hate you guys really hard, might want to personal this one. Oh.
Okay, let's spread.
Stack
See if
up
we
on
can get on the
triangle.
warriors. Okay.
Yeah, just spreading out really far from
For
the
this next knockback, can we get like as many people as possible to circle? If you're anywhere near circle, get over there. Let's see if we can get it to go to circle. Or if he's just he's
What?
just turning around doing it behind him. Yeah, whatever.
He just one shot.
He did it?
Triangle stack,
Yeah.
triangle stack, triangle stack.
I'm
at
at
2
just,
stack
that's
already.
just not working, the mechanic.
You're at 2.
I'm getting manned up.
Square needs to stack. Square needs to stack.
Square stack, square stack.
Why did they test this boss again?
They needed to.
Clearly they need to.
Alright,
Yeah.
how long until we
Holy
do the
shit.
third test of this boss?
It's actually
Tomorrow.
7.
Alright, we need to stack. This is triangle stack. You guys need to spread it square. Oh fuck. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
No, it was there.
I've res mending Goblin right now.
Kick on them.
How many more times
Men
do we
should
want to
get to-
reset this boss?
I got the res, I'm not taking it because
Oh, okay.
Could do one or two more.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind.
I'm not doing this.
Let's go ahead and do the reset then, I
Oh hey, that looked like it almost went to circle.
I think I was just luck.
I know.
Like, he just seems to turn around and hit it behind him.
Yeah.
I
Easily.
literally just drove
Whoever's closest to his aim
Oh, we need to do
is
that,
by the
Goblin.
cliff.
Next thing you
Oh
need to
no,
test
we
then-
just... Oh yeah, the grip. Yeah.
The doucher.
Next thing you need to test column is just have everyone run away from the boss as far as they can possibly get. And
In
see what
front of the
happens.
boss. As far away from his ass as possible.
Let's try that. Let's do
Did
that.
you try turning your back to your boss? I mean, general chat said it worked.
I mean, we could
What are we trying?
we could put the circle clump where the place he's angry with. Just put them there, and then they would at least they would split the damage, so he didn't one shot someone. No, actually, if I'd like to try for one pool having all the range too, except for Hasp, like actually just stand on circle the entire time, and then.
SD, you still want to do that job, by the way?
I want to
Safe.
compare it to being at range, so I don't want to be in melee again.
Okay,
Can I get a
Langs
summon?
then.
Things you can do melee.
Langs do melee, and then every ranged and healer and shit just stand on circle and see if we can get them to actually charge circle, and if not, we'll just assume that mechanic just straight up doesn't work at all.
And then we'll just we'll spread out, man. We'll all run away from the boss as far as we can possibly get and see what happens.
It ported me up to the last boss. Can I get a summon, please?
I know that mechanic doesn't even work the way it did in the prior test, because before, he would knock everyone back, then immediately charge and cleave for about 6 or 8 seconds. Now he's just standing there looking menacing for 5 to 6 seconds and doing one cleave.
Well, he is quite menacing, so.
Can you just drop like a world marker over here for all the ranged run too?
Sure, what color do you want,
Because we
man?
can knock back.
Oh,
Skull.
God, you want to see something crazy?
Silver.
Oh, he's moon! Moon!
Gollum, look at that red
Silver.
marker, man.
Actually, it's kind of hard to
Skull.
see.
I like the moon one a lot. It's
You
really
like the
easy to
main
see.
one? Okay.
Or both. Oh, they're like the same color.
Kind of looks like
This
just a
one's
trash
brighter though.
Did they give this boss new tattoos since the last time they tested him? I remember
Yeah,
him being
he got
more
a new
plain looking.
model.
He went to
Yeah.
jail.
See, look at his arms. He's got
That's
that.
his
I don't
horn.
know, it still looks like just some
It's
random
like-
yard. You'd
Nah,
find
that's
out in
no
the
whatever, it's
grand.
fine. I think just the same thing. So we'll alright, sorry, just for it to start again, or to start again, Gollum and Vigilate, Aang will be starting on them, and they'll be getting stacks first. And then Decima Bloodletters will get them next.
Yeah, and all ranged and healers just stand on that clump of shit over there the whole fight.
Can we like group up a bit like closer to the boss?
Am I starting a square then, or?
No, so you're still just staying out unless Aang's dies or something crazy happens.
Should I be just at
Aang's you're
range,
starting
or
on
should I, like,
square.
No, you can be in melee, just don't stand on a clump. Yeah.
Alright, here's me. Pulling in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just some storage
Back there might want to be like further up, but so you're gonna get knocked back.
Well, just spread out, you two. Okay.
So I think one of the big issues here is that the clumps are actually quite big. Yeah, that's going now.
Alright, let's stack up triangle. No, move to the right. Don't get too close to those guys.
Okay, let's get back in now, serpents.
Yep, we're good.
Nice.
Hangs, get ready to stack on square again. Alright, Hangs on square.
Hangs, come in.
Let's spread out triangle.
I'm here, but bitches. But,
Whoa, make sure you guys are stacked up, Collins, like one shot.
Tawny.
I'm here.
Alright,
Okay.
circle. Dream.
Spread out except for circle. Everyone at circle stack. Let's do it. Come
Try not to
on.
be in
Go
melee
hit
range.
them. Go hit them. Come on. Yes!
The fuck? Wait, he didn't even hit us. He just hit one person in front of us.
I just got wrecked.
Can you
Ow.
hug?
Was somebody too far?
Damn,
forward?
triangle
Yeah,
stack.
this
Triangle stack.
Saber Lash.
I think that person wasn't clumped.
I was
in
in
front of the
front of them.
Yeah. You gotta be in the
Next
group,
time,
man.
everyone spread the fuck out, get really far away from the boss, and see what happens. Even melee, especially.
He's just gonna pick a person and kill them if we do that. Like, it's,
Same, man.
well, that's, I mean,
People
that's what
just
he
charge
just
the
did,
angry
right?
spot behind them.
He just does the clump again. That's
Spread.
like gets me.
Square,
can we
just
just-
stacking Hangs.
Can we just, like, have everyone actually be on circle this time and see if we can take a charge?
Sure, someone wasn't on there.
Toxic.
Yeah, the person who
Field
died wasn't there.
Have a Alright,
Okay,
here we
let's
go.
try it.
Please be on circle as
Be on
tight as you
circle,
possibly
be on
can.
circle. Yeah,
Yay!
yeah, so the mechanic works, it's just like, I think if someone's
Very
on the
tight.
charge path, he kills them. Which would explain when
Triangle
he
stack
keeps
again.
turning around and killing the person directly behind
If you
him
can,
because they're like in the
boss
way.
back. Whoa, careful. She two are spread.
Yeah, we're getting it right now.
Can you
I'm just
run
gonna get
out of
Yeah.
damage? Yeah. Oh, there's a dragon here. Hey, man.
I think we might need to like recenter the boss a little bit after the charges too, so that
It's going on the tanks. We're not counting again. Let's spread out triangle and spread back in. Spread back in. Alright, group up again.
it can go on. It can go on square now, squares or whoever really.
This
So it
wasn't
doesn't go on
on
tanks.
Oh, here comes the knockback. Circle stack.
Alright,
Circle.
I'll taunt and stay in range so it moves back down.
Yeah, see, it just went on two people there, so it's like if
Give me
he
the bot.
charges towards the clump and if he
Triangle
runs into
stack.
someone on the way, he just hits them. I think or something like that.
So what if everyone was max range?
How can we get it on triangle anymore?
I don't know. I think we count as being too close together because like Sten's quite close to us and stuff like that. I think the clumps are very generous.
Do you guys need to reset it or no? Melee.
I mean, I don't care, but if people
We're about
still
to
have stuff
kill
they
him.
want to test,
One wants to test stuff. That's
Don't
fine.
be-
This is a good boss to test
Yeah,
things
yeah.
on, so
Alright, let's reset it.
that's fine.
stop. Yeah, no, so I think that's the charge mechanic. It's just like people.
It's got to be really tightly
We
stacked.
might need to like. It might be good to like actually change the way we tank the bosses thing. I don't think it's necessarily meant to work this way, but like. There might be a position where range could stand where their back was to something, so they didn't
Yeah.
get knocked back, and then we could reposition the boss to the location on the pool. So
What about
that,
this wall?
This wall
That
on the
wall
side
works.
works.
Yeah, or like a rock or whatever. But yeah, the wall's fine. So
The
like,
rocks don't work.
Okay. So where JS is jumping there, we'll move the clump over to here, and then we'll just tank the boss in a position where like ranged are in
It's to hit
range
it.
from there. Yeah.
Actually, can you hit
quick
the
que-
boss from there? Right there.
Yeah, you can.
Okay, perfect.
Could you just have like a group of like mages together and then have them ice block it so they don't die and then
That's probably.
But I
that
mean,
way-
like, they wouldn't die, right? If their cleave just
but
the
like,
one
that's
time.
a lot of damage, like the bleed on everyone. Like
Really?
There's nothing else going on. This
well,
fine.
okay, out of heroic, yeah, probably not that big of a deal, but on mythic it might be a big deal.
Okay, well, sure, maybe.
So what's the idea? We just have a mage get in front of the group and block it.
I just like my hesitation on focusing on that is I don't think that's like working. So I don't think there's much point like designing a strat around that. I mean,
Oh look,
Do you know if block?
it's a cool idea.
if it works on it?
Instance.
I'll just try it.
That's a
Yeah,
good
but it's
question.
worth
Yeah.
testing.
I mean, we can test that without changing the strat there, right?
Yeah.
We can just have
Yeah.
mages block when he charges. Yeah. See if they take damage.
Just one of you try it. Probably not turkey. Drink, do you mind trying it?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Alright, cool, thanks man.
So
Good
just be right behind the
drink.
boss though, and not encircle?
Well,
Just
No,
gonna
be
be
in
in the
circle.
path.
And
yeah.
just block when he charges.
Okay.
Yeah, be the
Between
first
the
person
boss
he
and
hits
circle.
going to the path.
Yep.
So for the clumps, I think it might be. I'd kind of like to try it again without Angs in there and just see if
Sten.
like just use Sten in Angs' spot. Since like I think one of the problems we're having is that like sometimes
We're not enough melee room.
it goes on square
Yeah.
when Sten's like 10 yards away from us, but like that's still counts as him being in the group or whatever. And
This is gonna be a great melee friendly fight.
Oh yeah, I'm really loving it.
Alright, let's just try that. Sten, you're on square duty again.
Okay.
Why don't we start square this time again, I guess?
Cool. Yeah.
1 second.
Well, I think
Square
we should
stays. Sorry, go ahead.
maybe just kill at this pool. If you guys want to. How long do we have before the next testing? Actually, I guess we have lots of time.
An hour and a half. I think it's 7, right? Is it 7 or 7:30?
It is 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock.
Yeah,
Okay.
so an hour and a half. Okay.
Oh, why don't we give people some time for lunch? Dinner, I mean.
Linner.
Are we doing the normal Looty Tuesday too later tonight?
Yes.
Oh, I
believe
can't
we
wait.
have sales obligations, and
Moolah.
just a heads up, there is probably going to be testing tomorrow Thursday and Friday.
Yeah, watch your post. That's the plan.
So
Or
I
tweet
feel
it,
like
you
just
know.
having the day off might be better than raiding 4 days straight, but
Yeah, well, given all the shit we have to do later, why don't we just kill at this pool and then we can. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, they might fix it and keep testing, but I think we can
We
handle.
get the gist.
Yeah.
Well, we worked out the bug, man.
He posted that they fixed the damage, which is obvious, but not that they fixed the mechanic.
I actually think the mechanic kind of works. It's just like a bit
Confusing.
weird. Yeah. It's like I think the clumps count you as like being in a clump if you're anywhere near.
Yeah,
another
the
person.
radius is probably too big.
Yeah, and then other than that, it seems to work just
So,
fine. It's
okay,
just
so
like it's
what you could
unpredictable.
do is you just split all of the melee into 2 groups. Then you
Well, that's isn't that kind of what we're doing? Like,
and then you have arranged the extra.
the activation. Yeah,
I'm
that
ready.
could work. Like, why don't we try that? That's actually a
Okay.
good thing to try in the last pool. Like,
Let me just make it then.
we have 6 melee, right?
We
We have
7,
one extra
actually.
Mendem bar.
So we'll need
Sorry,
seven
I
extra. We
don't
can just
count.
have an extra ranged.
Yeah. Okay. So let's just do like Minimbuck can just stay out, and then we'll do
Oh, yay.
two groups of 3 for the melee, and then Angs and does some other ranged want to do it? We just need like another person to step in and activate the group that's trying to get the debuff next.
Come on, volunteers.
Do you want me to do it?
Alright, well Minimbuck can do it, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll try
Remember,
that.
why
Just
don't
be
you
a little
activate
worried.
triangle?
Yeah, we'll give it a shot. It'll tell us something anyway. Alright, so Angs is activating square, Menabah's activating triangle, and Menabah, when you're not activating triangle, just go
To be
stand in the
arranged.
corner. Yeah.
And cry, got it.
Alright, so you'll be on this side, on triangle side, Minibar. Angs,
Sure.
why don't you start on square though to activate that one first?
Which one do you... Okay, so square for activating
Square
first.
first, yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. And all range to a not Angs need to be on circle the entire time and just don't move.
And then Jarink is going to try to eat the charge with the block, so
Well,
see
yeah,
how that
we'll
does.
just, see if he takes damage when he's in the clump, it should be fine.
Alright, everyone's ready, let's go. Let's do this.
We're grouping at a different spot now, so.
Yeah, make sure you
Okay,
guys are on
well-
circle at range.
Yeah, circle. All
Sorry,
ranged
Angs.
at circle, please, except for Angs.
Yeah, first person sprints.
It's abominable. Like sideways.
Move the marker since everyone likes silver.
Alright, let's go. We're killing at this point.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Still killing it.
So just stay stacked up triangle the whole time, I guess.
Yeah, except for Minimum, yeah. That's the idea. So there should be 4 people on square right now.
We just got it. You guys have 4 people.
Yeah, I think so.
I only see the debuff on 3.
It's weird, I
Gas,
didn't get that
Bloody, and Jails.
Crystal
Jails
Science.
is 1.
I'm worried that,
Spread out again.
Okay, you guys just spread out. I'm worried that
Minimar,
Angs maybe
don't go,
don't
Minimar,
count
move.
still.
Get out of here.
Okay.
Mega just whispered to me that the clean bug is that the hitbox, and even if you're in his hitbox, you're not flagged as in range. You have to be at max melee range to be flagged as in range.
Okay. Let's stack back up, triangle. Mendemar, come in this time.
Okay.
Taunt it.
Let's move out.
Oh, good hit.
We're good. It worked.
Yeah, but
So if we want to abuse this, we can like stand inside instead of spreading out. We just stand inside his hitbox.
Exactly.
Allegedly.
So what's the idea is that like if you're in the hitbox,
Circle.
Alright,
You're
Drake,
out of
eat this
range.
charge. Good
Yeah.
luck.
Yeah, buddy.
Well, Sam did cauterize,
Yep,
though,
yep.
so he might have went up there too.
way in the back.
I don't know. He cauterized though. So something to do.
Yeah, taunt it.
Stack
Just
triangle.
move just a little bit
Mendemar be
closer.
on triangle. Eggs don't be on square.
We're gonna try the next one with Evanes.
I could get the one after with the squares.
Alright, so
so-
Mendemar run out, and the rest of us will run into melee range, like further in, I guess, when it's time to swap, but not yet, Eggs.
Not yet.
We're at 3 stacks.
No. Yeah, the tanks are like getting stacks right now. Make sure you're max melee range. Alright, we're about to be at
what's the
3.
significance of max melee range? I didn't get it.
It's like what he's talking about with the bug. Move into the hitbox, my group.
Like by melee range, you have
On
to
it.
be max.
Hey, Mendemar,
Can't be
move out.
further
Eggs, move
or
into
less.
square.
Oh, I see. Yeah, it's going on us now.
That seemed to work.
We're gonna try.
Alright.
Hard to know when he's about to charge, but
No.
oh,
I don't know if that was
like Kev's
Don't
Actually,
die.
that worked, actually.
Kill me.
Mendemar,
Make sure
move into
you're
triangle. Mendemar, move into triangle. Make sure you're at max melee range triangle. And square, try to be as close to the boss as you possibly can. No, don't
So
stack up
basically, you're
eggs.
saying if you're too close to the boss, you don't count as being
Yeah.
there at
Yeah.
all.
Bingo.
Next charge, make sure you're hugging the wall on the.
Alright, Mendemar, move
Yeah,
out.
can we just have everyone just stand on circle, like right against the wall on the next charge?
Tonic.
when he knocks back, don't move back up. Just stay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
wait on
actually
us
does
that
seem to
time.
be working,
That,
by the way.
that does, yeah, that definitely works. Okay.
We only
That's
got
pretty easy. We have like all the melee do it then, right? Like, that's pretty straightforward.
It's gonna pop in. Turkey.
Alright, move back out, triangle, square move in. Mendemar move in.
Do not move up here.
Charge. Alright, everyone just stand on
Get Laurel.
circles. So
Get Laurel up.
SBE.
We don't need it.
I did the mirror images, I think.
Okay, good.
Triangle stack up. Max
down
melee
to-
range triangle.
He's gonna start giving people.
He's just gonna kill the everyone.
Gonzo.
Just do one more pull, it's okay.
Alright.
yeah, that's fun. We have this information now anyway. Alright, so with the way this works,
We can have all the melee back in, basically. No problem.
it kind of really doesn't matter.
Yeah, you just
where
move in close.
you
You,
are.
don't even need the clump
Yeah.
size anymore, right? It doesn't really make a difference.
I mean, you just need at least 3 people so it doesn't go in the tanks,
Yeah.
because we did have a little bit of a problem there with it going in the tanks, but...
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
so,
yeah,
Eggs,
it's a lot
you
harder
can just be
now.
in the range group.
It's a lot
Mendemar
harder
move in.
now, so when it's going on the tanks, it's kind of problematic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tanks should just always be inside the hitbox, so. Right.
Yeah. Well... I guess that's true. That should be fine.
Yeah. If tanks just stand really close to the boss, you guys should never get hit by the debuff.
Those will be our groups. Just stay stacked up on your mark the whole time. And we'll just start with... I mean, honestly, if you really want to go for it, we can just start with square. You know, being at max range and triangle being really close to the boss.
Be really
we'll know
close,
for
and
sure.
that'll test it out for sure. Yeah, no, that's a good idea. And that way, like the only people who basically the markers just move, and everyone just follow your mark, so that like when square isn't getting the debuff, I'll be really close to the boss, and when it is, I'll be at max melee, and we'll see if that works. And then all range, just stand on circle, tight, and try not to have. I mean, if there's some way we could just not have anything in front of the circle group, just to. If that's possible, I don't know.
It's like don't spec mirror images.
Yeah. I guess it doesn't really matter as long as everyone's really tight, like grouped on circle.
Okay. So square, make sure you guys are tight and like we're right under the boss. And triangle.
So it's going.
Triangle do that. Square do the max
so-
range.
Yeah. It's going on square first. Okay. So just be on your
Am I
mark
still
at all
trying to
times.
block it, or is...
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Just gotta hear
All right. Already checked. Eggs, you ready?
Yeah.
Remember, you're not stacking anywhere. Or all except on circle, I guess. But that's it. Kill it.
Pulling in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Be right square, be at max melee range, be stacked up.
Be on square.
Aha.
Yay. Alright, we'll go for 3 stacks and then see if we can get the switch without having to move out.
Yep.
So when we get the 3rd stack, square is just going to go right up into the boss's dick. Right into the dick.
Let's get a triangle back out. Triangle
into the dick.
Moonwalk triangle.
Kill those dicks. These bosses.
Make sure you have max melee comes perfect.
There we go. Wow. What a stupid mechanic.
Max melee range seems to be right outside the red circle on the ground for his target.
That seems a little weird. Alright.
Okay, swap now.
In his dick triangle.
Square to max melee. Bingo. Yeah, it's dumb.
That'd be a tricky one to figure out. You had to like actually figure it out, you know.
I suggested this.
He lied.
Shut up.
Critical suggested lots of shit, man.
I'll be in front, so you're gonna get domed.
Quick like that term so much, don't you? Okay.
Samtic? What? Where was
Alright,
Samtic?
triangle. Just triangle, let's get on triangle, square piece stacked up under him.
In the back.
I don't go max melee range.
So we try 2 mages at a time, in my opinion.
Well, it's just like, if he was right in the group, why did he go on Samtic? It's just weird.
Seems to happen all the time too. It's weird.
Well, he always kills 2 people, so...
He hits 2
Alright,
people.
let's go in the dick triangle,
He's
square
hit
back
the
out.
whole race.
Square back out, square back out.
Yeah.
He hits at least 2 people.
Okay,
Alright, triangle back out.
Inside square. Move in.
Triangle
On
move
it.
up. Anywhere you're too close. Just kidding. Triangle, we'll
So
start
up
with
and
the
sit.
stacks again.
Stuck on circle. Really tight.
What
Got
the
me.
fuck?
I don't know, get me up.
Hit him up.
Another
It's
mage.
triangle stack. Max range, square B in his dick.
Right in the dick.
Yep.
Taunting.
More stack for us, and then we'll swap. Okay.
This one's like fucked.
Happening, why isn't he doing it? Okay. Melee
Square
group
move
swap.
up. Square move out. Max melee.
Whoa. 3 of you just got like
Those
one
last
shot.
ones were hitting really hard. I don't know
Yeah,
why.
it's the enrage. It's way harder at this point. Okay, that one kind of worked.
The one was between them.
10% harder.
Melee just... we could actually have done
I
the
need
2 clamps.
stats.
I need Aang's and Turkey to like get in range of the boss. Second. Aang's, Turkey, and Samtic, do it now. Melee move
Turkey
in.
and-
My group move in.
We got hit, but there's only 2 of us here. So
We need one more in
hard.
there.
Yeah.
The group that's going to be splitting that will be me. I'll be in. Oh, fuck, Turkey died too.
He'd like some range to come in and help do this, basically.
Just
So,
got one shot.
but it should go on Bloodletter's Decimary Menabar right now for 3
Yeah, you guys
stacks,
need to be at
right?
mass range.
So that should be fine for the moment.
These guys at range are getting it right now. You move in. You guys that you clump it like on the left side, just move into the boss really close.
Yeah, right under.
Well, they all died, so.
I did.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, it's really fast at the end, and I guess it's only maybe 2 stacks is like tolerable. Just let the melee finish it out. I just be at max range. Pop all your shit. Yeah. It hits really hard.
Hey,
We
don't
always
shoot.
shoot.
Oh, loot! Needing everything.
Yeah, Ultra need
Same.
on the Indestructible.
Oh, heroic
Please
warforged
pass
weapon.
on all loot.
The boots.
Wait, how many pieces is
That's just a
dropped,
trick.
actually?
Jace is trying to trick us.
Yeah, no, that's right here, LC. Guys that are getting
Oh,
6
no!
pieces.
I didn't get my loot ticketing.
6 pieces of loot dropped?
Yeah.
No, why do they do this? Like, my character's gonna get stuck in here now.
Oh my god.
The loot should be
Okay.
6 people.
Can we ticket for the loot?
For
Please.
25 people.
They only keep me.
So 6 pieces of loot did drop though, sorry I like DC'd.
Yes, 6.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, it's
How many
supposed to
people
scale,
do we
but
have
who
in the
knows?
raid?
24.
24?
Can we have 30 in the next one to make sure to see how much we get?
That
We
would
get
be
kill it?
7.
good. Yep.
If we can, yeah.
Also, like, are we able to make it so people are not on copied characters with 90 gear that's upgraded?
It's not a huge issue for a few reasons. I mean, I know you guys like want to see like how you compare to other classes, but the tuning passes and stuff are just beginning, so it might become a thing like later on. But for now, like, you can get on whatever you want. But if you guys want to be team players, it is helpful if you guys cannot do the pre-made copies. Not the pre-made copies. I'm sorry, the character copies from Live.
Nope.
So you just want people to make a level 100?
Yeah, just get a pre-made 100.
It's mainly just the amp trinkets and cleave trinkets now. They're dumb. I'm hoping they would break them because Watcher
Sure you
wants
drop
to,
breaker, by
but
the
he
way.
hasn't.
One of the
I was
boots
playing
rolled
with,
the extra tertiary.
I
The other
was playing
didn't.
with a different trinket and wasn't seeing a huge difference in damage. So, like swapping between them.
I have many wares.
These plate shoulders have plus 90 indestructible on them.
So I guess Skull of Gul'dan is as good as Imp Trinket.
What does indestructible do?
Reduce